Once upon a time, in a cozy little town nestled beside a whispering forest, lived three inseparable friends: Max, Toby, and Lila. They were known for their adventurous spirits, always ready for the next big discovery. Max was the brave leader, his heart filled with courage and a thirst for excitement. Lila was the wise one, her mind as sharp as a tack, able to solve any puzzle that came her way. And then there was Toby, the lovable, slightly clumsy friend whose silly antics always brought a smile to everyone's face, and surprisingly, often helped them in the most unexpected ways. One sunny afternoon, while exploring the dusty attic of Max's grandparents' house, they stumbled upon something truly extraordinary. Tucked away in a forgotten wooden chest, beneath stacks of old quilts, was a book unlike any they had ever seen. Its cover was made of ancient, gnarled wood, and it was bound in shimmering, iridescent leather that seemed to change color in the light. A single, gleaming crystal was embedded in the center, pulsing with a soft, gentle glow. As Max carefully lifted the heavy book, the crystal flashed brightly, and the pages fluttered open on their own. Their eyes widened in amazement. Drawn on the thick, parchment-like pages was not a story, but a map. It was a secret map, intricately detailed with sparkling ink, leading to a place they had only ever heard of in bedtime stories: the hidden treasure of the crystal flowers. The map showed a path winding through a sparkling enchanted forest, a place said to be full of wonders and magical secrets. A thrill of excitement shot through the group. "Wow, the crystal flowers! Do you think they're real?" Toby exclaimed, his eyes wide with wonder. Lila leaned in closer, studying the map's delicate symbols. "According to this, they're kept in a special grove, protected by magic," she explained, her finger tracing a glowing path. Max grinned, his adventurous spirits soaring. "There's only one way to find out," he declared. "Are you guys ready for an adventure?" A chorus of yes echoed through the dusty attic. Their grand quest had just begun. With the magical book safely tucked in Lila's backpack, the three friends set off the very next morning. The sun was just peeking over the horizon, painting the sky in shades of orange and pink. The enchanted forest welcomed them with a gentle hum, the air smelling sweet with the scent of pine and wildflowers. The trees stood tall and ancient, their leaves shimmering with an otherworldly light, and the sunlight filtered through the canopy, creating dancing patterns on the forest floor. Their first challenge appeared sooner than they expected. As they followed the map's path into a meadow filled with vibrant blossoms, they found themselves surrounded by a swirling cloud of playful butterflies. These weren't ordinary butterflies. Their wings sparkled with every color of the rainbow, and they giggled like tiny bells as they fluttered around. They swooped and swirled, tickling the friends and trying to lead them off the path. "Hey, stop that!" Toby giggled, trying to swat them away, but only ended up spinning in circles and tripping over his own feet. Lila consulted the magical book. "It says here they're just playing. They're the guardians of the meadow, and they love a good game," she read aloud. Max had an idea. "Let's play with them," he suggested. They spent the next few minutes laughing and chasing the butterflies, dancing with the sparkling creatures until finally, the butterflies seemed to bow in respect and parted, revealing the path forward once more. They had passed their first test, not with strength, but with joy and laughter. Their journey continued deeper into the forest. The map now led them to a wide, babbling brook. The only way to cross was a long, wobbly log bridge covered in slippery green moss. It looked daunting, swaying gently with the current. Max, ever the brave leader, went first. He took a deep breath and stepped onto the log, carefully placing one foot in front of the other. "It's not so bad," he called back, halfway across. "Just don't look down." Lila followed with careful, steady steps, her focus unshaken. But when it was Toby's turn, his fear of heights made his knees tremble. He took one step, then another, his arms flailing for balance. "Whoa, whoa, whoa!" He wobbled, slipping on a patch of moss. For a moment it looked like he was going to fall, but he landed sitting down on the log with a loud oof. Instead of giving up, Toby had a silly idea. He started scooting across the log on his bottom, inch by inch, making funny faces the whole way. Max and Lila couldn't help but laugh, and his comical crossing made the scary bridge seem much less frightening. Once safely on the other side, they found their path blocked by a wise old owl perched on a branch. The magical book glowed, and a riddle appeared on its pages. Lila read it aloud. "I have cities, but no houses. I have mountains, but no trees. I have water, but no fish. What am I?" The friends pondered the clever riddle. Toby guessed, a toy town. Max thought for a moment, a drawing. It was Lila who finally pieced it together. "Wait a minute. Cities, mountains, water. But they're not real. It's a map," she exclaimed. As soon as she said the word map, the old owl hooted in approval and flew away, clearing the path. With each challenge they overcame, their friendship grew stronger. They relied on Max's courage to face the unknown, Lila's wisdom to solve the puzzles, and even Toby's clumsy mistakes, which often revealed a hidden clue or simply made them laugh when they needed it most. He once stumbled over a tree root, only to uncover a hidden stone marker that pointed them in the right direction when they were lost. His silly antics reminded them that not every problem needed a serious solution. Sometimes, a little bit of fun was the key. Finally, after a long day of adventuring, they arrived at a clearing. The air here was different. It vibrated with a gentle, humming energy. In the center of the clearing stood a magnificent grove of trees whose branches were intertwined to form a natural dome. And there, nestled within the grove, was the most beautiful sight they had ever seen: the crystal flowers. Each flower was crafted from pure, glowing crystal, their petals refracting the light into 1,000 tiny rainbows. The soft chiming sound they made filled the air with a beautiful melody. They stood in silent awe, mesmerized by the treasure. It wasn't gold or jewels, but something far more precious and beautiful. They realized the real treasure wasn't just finding the flowers, but the journey itself, the challenges they had overcome, the laughter they had shared, and the way they had worked together as a team. Max, Toby, and Lila knew this was an adventure they would remember for the rest of their lives. As the sun began to set, casting a golden glow over the enchanted forest, they carefully took one small, fallen petal as a memory before heading home, their hearts full of joy and the magic of friendship. And so, their incredible adventure came to a close. But as we all know, for friends like Max, Lila, and Toby, one adventure is just the beginning of many more to come. What did you think of their amazing journey? Let me know your favorite part in the comments below. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more magical adventures. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye!